Hello viewers, welcome to my lesson on multiplication of a decimal by a whole number. And there are several steps that you're supposed to follow when multiplying a decimal by a whole number. I'll take you through the steps. Step number 1, ignore the decimal point that is in the question and multiply as whole numbers. Don't worry, I'll explain that. Number 2, count the decimal places in the question. And thirdly, insert the decimal point in the answer according to the decimal places in the question. What do I mean? In example 1, we have 0.4, that's a decimal, multiplied by 4, which is a whole number. The first step, you are going to ignore the decimal point and multiply as whole numbers. So we forget if there were decimals there, and we multiply 4 times 4 to get 16. Once we get the answer, count the decimal places in the question. The decimal places in the question are 1. We only have one number after the decimal, so the decimal place is only 1. And then the third step, insert the decimal point in the answer according to the decimal places in the question. So we've realized that we have only one decimal point. So in our answer 16, we're only going to count one decimal place from the right and insert the decimal point there. So our answer is not 16, but our answer is 1.6. Now in example 2, we have 0.008 multiplied by 9. This is a decimal number multiplied by a whole number. We follow the steps as we've seen previously. We forget about the decimal point and multiply the whole numbers that you can see. So I'm going to multiply 8 times 9. We get 72. Then go back to the question and count the number of decimal places after the decimal point. So we have 1, 2, 3. So our answer will have 1, 2. Because we don't have a number here, we can replace the number that's supposed to be here with a 0, so that we make sure we have 3 decimal places. So in case there are only 2 digits, you can always add a 0 to create a third decimal place. And now we can insert the decimal point and the 0 here. So our answer is not 72, but 0.072. The last example is 44 multiplied by 0.19. Still a whole number, a decimal number multiplied by a whole number. We ignore the decimal point, like we said, and multiply the whole numbers. Forget if you had any decimal point. So we multiply 44 times 19. The long method. 9 times 4 is 36. 6 carry 3. 9 times 4 is 36 plus 3 that we carried, 39. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 4 is 4. We can balance with a 0 here. Then we add 6 plus 0, 6. 9 plus 4 is 13. 3 carry 1. 1 plus 3 gives us 4. Plus 4 gives us 8. Then we go back to the question and count how many decimal places did we have in the decimal number. There are only 1 and 2. Remember, we count after the decimal point. So we have 1, 2. That is the same way we count in the answer, starting from the right. 1, 2. Then we insert the decimal point there, and then 8 comes in there. So our answer is not 836, but 8.36. That is the end of my lesson. It's as simple as that. I hope that you understood. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.